Afternoon, Jason Phillips from Appraise. Good news is we did not get pulled over today. Almost though. Driving a 1993 Viper RT10. Sorry for the wind noise. It's a 14,000 mile car. Just got it off the hoist. Did about 200 photos of it. Went all the way around it. Other than a little bit of repaint work on the car, really nothing to talk about, nothing to discuss. No major damage, no evidence of any collision damage. A few typical scuffs down low. There's a little star crack right here in the body we got a still photo of. A little bit of contamination underneath the paint that you really can't see. It could actually be these surfaces, composite surface that gets painted, but maybe a little evidence of some repair or repaint work on that dog leg. Color match is really nice. Wheels are in nice shape with a couple little small touch-ups. A few scuffs underneath the lower air dam and the lower cover, but you can't really see them even when you're bent over like this. Got to have the car on the hoist. These headlight protectors have a few little bubbles in them, but that's in the protective coating on the vehicle. A few minor little nicks, stone splash. Some of this is actually water because it's starting to snow here in the great state of Michigan. The interior looks like and smells like a 14,000 mile interior. Somebody cleaned this plastic with a little bit of probably some type of a chemical and chalked that up a little bit. That probably could be taken apart and touched up or repainted. No real cuts or scratches in the leather to speak of. Seat bolster entry point is really nice. No evidence of having more than 14 or 15,000 miles. New Michelin Pilot Sports about 500 or 600 miles ago according to the receipt. I peeled up the Velcro cover on the dash and there's no issues there. Opened up the trunk and we looked at the zip-in wind curtains, side curtains, and probably should be smart and put those on because it's going to be a cold ride today. 14,743 miles. Let's take it down the road and see how it goes. We're going to make this a short drive because it's starting to actually hail or sleet. I don't know what it is, snow, but we're going to head down the road. The alarm set lights on, and I'm not sure how to get that off, but all the other lights come on normal as they should and go off as they should. So let's go. Sorry for all the wind noise. Holy cow. That is hail. We are going to turn around. My apologies to the owner for forcing him to take me out on a test drive on a day like today. I told him the weather wasn't going to be bad, but I did not tell the truth. So let's get back. Hands off the wheel. Car goes down the road nice and straight, as you would expect. Take my hands off the wheel and hit the brakes. No issues there. This is not the perfect car for February 2nd weather in Michigan. Jason Phillips from Appraise. We're finishing up a test drive on a 1993 Viper RT. Temperature's holding up good. We had the car running outside for a little while before we took off. And it seems to be running nice and cool. Oil pressure is about 60 pounds. Maybe closer to 40 at idle. All the gauges appear to be functioning. We didn't check the air conditioning yet. We'll check that when we get it inside. But then again, it might not even have air conditioning. Now that I think about it, I don't think it's even equipped with air, is it? No. We'll check the heat. We know that works good. We'll finish up with a cursory test on the lights, but drivability wise, the only complaint I have is that there's snow in the car. Parking brake appears to work as intended. The brakes apply nicely, no real pull or pulse noted on the pedal. Shifting is nice, clutch action felt good. I did not try out the radio, but we will not bore you with video details about the radio. We'll check that out in a minute. Appears to be working. I get this car dried off. Good, thank you.
Not down, I just lifted it up.
The hood line just up because we just cracked the hood.
Yeah.
Turn signal left, please. And will you pull the bright light stick, please? Thank you, thank you. Go.
I don't get it. Oh, that's when it, what the?
And we got those back down. We're gonna have to read about how to reprogram those, if that's the case. All right, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Jason Phillips from Appraise, 800-301-3886. Last look under the engine bay. No apparent structural issues with the inner fenders or the headlight boxes left or right. Core support and adjacent areas look nice and clean with no obvious physical damage noted. Viper V10 smokes down the road as it should. And as mentioned earlier, as we had it up on a hoist, other than some general contact scrapes from curbing, from pulling up over a curb, and one spot right here on the other side, no real deformities to speak about. Little paint chip on the inside of that jam. And any repaint work that was done, boy, it was done nice. It appears to have a nice reflective balance, and it looks pretty good. Wheels are all in really, really good shape. A couple small touch-ups and or nicks. There's no major curb scuffing on any of the wheels. This wheel has the post mark on it, which is about an inch and a half, but nothing that wouldn't receive a B or B minus grade in its current condition. Considering it's hitting about 23 years old, it's held up very nice. 14,000, 15,000 miles is obviously less than 1,000 a year. Wood grain is still showing up in very nice shape. No evidence of the car being smoked in that I can tell. Runs real nice. All right, have a great day.